That's it, we're live. Yeah, you can come in, go on, you can come in. Walk on through us shot. We're professionals here. Jack's got to get his cup of tea in corner.
Fucking hell, Jack. Ruin our fucking podcast.
And you're tripping over wires. Right, quick, cut it. We'll start again. Welcome back to Stars MMA Podcast. This one's going to be a bit of a quick one. Nah, it's all right, leave the door open. Everyone's just trying to talk to us while we're trying to go live. We're back again. I thought we were having a guest this week, Danny. What's going on?
Oh, yeah, Carl Prince was supposed to make it down, but unfortunately he's stuck. He's got two twin girls and another girl, so he's stuck at home with them. So, unfortunately he can't make it, but it doesn't matter. We'll get him on next week. He's opening a new gym in Manchester top team.
Oh, amazing.
There's some good stuff happening there, and he's been in Las Vegas. He did the training camp with Frank Mir for his fight, which he won against Roy Nelson and that. So, but yeah, we'll get him in next week if he can. Sort his youths out.
Up next week, we've got a guest. We've got the new BKB champion next week.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're just about to go on to that. But first, let's quick shout out to our sponsors. Sponsored by Amazing Green CBD oil. I'm sure you've all been tapping in the code. I've seen a lot of people tagging us in stuff on Instagram when they've actually bought the product. A lot of good reviews. So that's always good to see.
Check it out. Code is AVT10. Get 10% off all the products. We've got everything here. What we've got here, this is vape. E-liquid. We've got the gummies that have all been at.
And the cream. And I took home the other CBD oil.
Yeah.
Then I ingest it for about 44 weeks. I've been saying, can you get us a box to be able to...
They're having a bit of a rebrand. I'm getting stuff. It's in pipeline. As soon as I've got it, you'll have it.
Cheers, mate. Thanks for that. So, if you do end up buying stuff from Amazing Green, just tag us in on Instagram. We want to see what everyone's doing. Similarly, we're sponsored by Amazing Green. Amazing Muscle Medicine. Sorry, I've been drinking this morning.
Been smoking that Amazing Green, haven't you? Fucking hell.
I wish I wouldn't be able to function. We're with Ali on Friday with Mr. Rico Franco, we were giving him a quick scene tour after he'd done his 4-hour session. So a week out from training and obviously going on to beat Mr. Sweeney, he went and did a CrossFit session, then he did a big sparring session, and then he went on to get his sports therapy massage, and I think that pretty much wrote him off. But what an athlete.
Yeah, man. He's a beast. He's trained hard for this, so... looking forward to it.
His conditioning looks incredible.
He's super fit. He's one of the fittest guys in the gym. We've got the endurance program we spoke about with Brendan Chaplin before. We've got this endurance program, and Rico's right in the the top sort of 5% of the results of that. So he's doing really good. Kiro as well, he's super fast. Kiro.
Is it?
Yeah, he could be a runner, that could. But yeah, really good. So he's super fit. It's the best he's trained, really.
Yeah.
In terms of, we spoke about it before. Your hands just, when you're doing bare knuckle, your hands just get fucked up. So and then he's keep fighting and training, and this is the first time his hands have held up really for the full camp, where he's been able to actually do loads of punching.
What sort of problems do you get then from, obviously,
it's just from the
without breaking your hands, what other problems can arise from?
There's a lot of little bones in your hand,
right? Loads
of tiny bones, and Rico, from his first bare knuckle fight, he smashed his fucking hands in straight away. So every fight we've just been managing that. He's got a big lump on the back of one hand, and then we sort of basically trained for his second fight. I think we only trained with one hand. We just did left-handed stuff.
Yeah.
Everything left-handed. Then in the fight, he threw some right hands. Then I think he ended up fucking his left hand up. So we had to nurse that. Then I think his third fight, we had to just not do any punching at all. We literally just did light sparring, couldn't hit pads or anything, and he did loads of grappling and stuff for his fitness, running. So his fitness were there, but he just didn't throw any punches in training camp, hitting pads and stuff, no hard punching. And then the next camp was a little bit better. We could do a little bit more punching, but it was still not 100%. And then for this one, we've had a full camp of being able to throw punches, hitting the pads, hitting bags, lots of sparring. And then ready to fight now. So it's the best he's trained, the best he's looked, and that's it. Now we just gotta throw all them chips on the table and see what happens.
So are you going down on Friday?
We're going to go tomorrow, yeah. So there's going to be, I'm guessing...
It's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm losing track of
yeah,
week,
so me and Rico, we're going to head down tomorrow. There's going to be a... Well, they call it the wraps are off, like the gloves are off interview. Yeah. So there's going to be a face-to-face interview that should be live at around 5 or 6 o'clock, I think.
Tomorrow night.
I don't know where that's getting streamed. I don't know if it's just getting streamed on the BKB page or what. I would assume so. But yeah, that's going to be then. So it'll be face-to-face with Sweeney. And then Saturday, I think we weigh in at like 12. Rico's on weight. He's ready to go. Obviously, he fights MMA at 70 kilos, but this is at 76.
Right, okay.
Yeah, so he's walking around at 77 kilos, so he's he'll be fine. He'll make that easy, and then with the main event, so it'll be I would say 9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
because there's not loads of fights on the show, is it? There's about 10 fights, I think, all cracking fights. So yeah, we'll see where it goes.
I'm excited to see how it goes. I've booked my hotel. I'll be coming down on Saturday morning.
Are you going to do some like backstage stuff?
Yeah. So we got that footage last week. We're going to try. What's the idea is try and follow on from the last documentary, but make it like super condensed. It's probably just going to be like a 10-15 minute little mini doc.
Yeah.
We got some footage last week out from the fight. Obviously, I'm doing all that conditioning training, a bit of dialogue off you and off Rico, and then it'll probably just, unless Connor from CH Productions has done any footage this week, we'll pick up straight away on Saturday morning. And then that'll be the story from there. And what will be, as long as Mr. BKB Jim Freeman is that his name. He said I can have a press pass, so I'm just going to rock up and off at best. Yeah,
sound. Yeah, if you've not seen the documentary, check it out. Just put Rico Franco Road to BKB Final in on YouTube, and check out the little documentary. Because it's about an hour long, and it's a good little.
It's a really good watch.
Yeah, and then that leads us to now. So.
It's proper excited. I've seen a lot of Jimmy Sweeney's stuff on Instagram, and he's not overlooking Rico. He seems to be giving him respect.
Yeah, I mean, Sweeney looks like he's in good shape. Probably the best shape he's been in. Like usually he comes in, and he's cut mega weight or whatever because he's just been fucking eating shit and that. So yeah, he looks like he's trained hard and stuff. I'm looking forward to just a good fight and seeing how it all pans out. That's the thing with this. We can't predict it. Obviously, we're there. We're going to win. And, we believe we've got the right strategy and everything to win. So just go in there and, come out victorious and then see what happens.
Do you have any predictions? If you were to be a betting man, what would you be saying?
A prediction? Oh.
In fact, we won't ask you. I feel like you're a bit biased.
It's
one
of them
Jimmy
things
Sweeney, that's what I'm predicting.
Fucking Jessup says it in corners. His face isn't even on camera.
Yeah.
Jack, what are you saying? Jack, how do you see this fight playing out? Are we seeing a knockout? Are we seeing what do you think?
I don't know. That's why it's going to be such an interesting fight to watch.
Yeah. It's all up in the air, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. Nobody knows. It's like the fight where he fought like Conor Tierney or whatever, and he just knocked him out straight away with that left hook. I thought this is going to be a tough fight, and I'm just expecting a very hard war of a fight. That's what I'm expecting. Yeah. I'm expecting knockdowns.
That's what it was against Jimmy Conley, wasn't it? It's 7 rounds of it was brutal 7-round fight. Obviously, he got the win at the end of it, but
a brutal fighter. But I'm expecting a really good war of a fight. So it's going to be fun to be in corner, definitely.
How are you feeling for your upcoming bout?
Yeah, I'm good. My weight's coming down. I feel good. So we've got 2 weeks on Saturday. So if anyone wants any tickets, I'm going to do a little ticket competition. Actually, I'll do it later today. Do a little ticket competition so you can win some tickets. Like I say, it's just going to be a boxing fight. This one with gloves.
How's your little finger from your BKB fight?
You know what? It's nearly fixed. Look,
it's nearly fixed itself.
Yeah, it's nearly fixed.
You're pretty much like X-Men. So X-Men, aren't you? Just recovering.
It's pretty straight. So, but yeah,
it's like Wolverine.
Yeah, I am Wolverine. But I feel good. I feel good just for training. I've been, just doing something every day. I did a run last night. I've done a little fitness session this morning. I feel pretty good. And hitting pads, doing bits of sparring. I feel like, my body's in a much better state. People have been saying to me, "Oh no, aren't you worried about the CTE thing? Aren't you worried about your head?" But for me, it's the training I've been doing. I've been very smart. I've not been getting it in the head. Even sparring, I've been very sensible, with sparring. It's like I'm better now. I'm healthier now. I'm actually training for a fight than when I'm not fighting and I'm just like abusing my body.
Yeah.
It's actually better to be in this state now and fight and try and fight smart.
And you're not weight cutting as well. You're fighting at a healthy weight for you.
Yeah, I'm fighting at 90 kilos this time. And then see what happens for next year. I might, I could make 84 again.
Yeah.
Whether I'll fight MMA, I don't know. I've got a few injuries, but I don't know. We'll see.
Well, yeah, you put it on your Instagram, didn't you? Like
I had a little vote,
and
BKB boxing or MMA.
Where it all swayed towards
MMA.
MMA.
Everyone's saying, MMA, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll just see. I really don't know myself. I have, 1 minute I think, I could maybe try professional boxing again.
Yeah.
Maybe just do 1 year, try and win like some area title or something like that. And then I think, no, fuck that. I'll just do BKB. Then I think, once I do BKB, my body's fucked anyway.
Yeah.
That's like gonna finish me off. So why don't I do MMA first? And then, I might just fucking sack it all off and do nothing.
Just sit there eating Maltesers all
Just
day.
teach self-defense.
Someone just get him a Vale Tudo fight in Japan, and then we'll all be happy.
I will definitely have, before I fully retire, I will definitely have a Vale Tudo fight. So no gloves, headbutts, soccer kicks, everything. That will definitely happen before I fully retire.
Jesus.
I'm not saying it's going to be next year, but that will definitely happen. You know what I mean? And then I want to fight in Japan. So if it's Vale Tudo in Japan, even better. But yeah,
2 birds, 1 stone.
Yeah, so I want to fight Vale Tudo. I want to fight in Japan. Yeah. And fight in Las Vegas as well.
Yeah.
I was supposed to fight there, and then my dad died, so I had to pull out the fight. That was UFC. And then, so that didn't happen. So I'd like to fight there. That's about it.
It's exciting.
That's about it. And then, we'll see. We'll see what happens on the bare knuckle boxing front and that. I don't know. That's why I'm just having this fight, just to kind of see how I feel.
What, they're just a boxing fight?
Yeah, just a boxing fight. And then I love fighting at Donny Dome. I've not fought at Donny Dome for over 2 years.
Well, that was where your last fight was,
Yeah, my last MMA fight were there. Obviously, I fought again recently at Sheffield Arena, but Donny Dome, it's like, it's my hometown. All my mates are there.
Yeah.
It's just a good buzz to fight.
Electric, isn't it?
Yeah, it's good. I think the Dome's a fucking great venue. And then we've got lots of other good fights on as well. So that's November 30th. So if anyone's wanting tickets, just message me or message any of the fighters. I can mail them out to you.
Yeah.
I think there's 20 fights on the card. Jack Holt's on it. He's hiding it corner, but he's on it. There's loads of guys. Bramold, Louis. We've got all these good guys. I think we've got about Tom Crosby. We've got so many people on there. It's going to be sick. It's going to be a sick, really good end to the year, because we're going to do that. And then the week after, I fly to Poland. So it's Scott Askham versus Mamed Khalidov, which is one of the biggest middleweight fights outside of the UFC ever, probably. You know, it's a huge fight.
I saw the promotional videos of Scott with his McLaren. You see
the little race next to each other in cars. Yeah. Funny
it's
that.
class.
Yeah.
And then he's there with his Peaky Blinders hat on.
Yeah.
He put on one of his Instagram posts by order of the Peaky fucking Blinders.
Yeah.
So
it's sick. Yeah. So they do, honestly, KSW, they do some amazing promotion.
I think that the first one I saw was Scott's last fight, and I paid the pay-per-view, and it was the best showcase that I've seen.
Amazing. Yeah.
Ever, I think.
If you want to watch live MMA and you want to be like wowed, I would say go to KSW, because I've been to lots of UFCs, but KSW is it's just the spectacle of it is amazing.
What date is that on?
That is the 7th of December in Poland. I'm not sure on the arena. I think it's the 20,000 seat one they're using. So
Class,
so it's pretty, and they sell them out. I think the KSW got like the 4th or 5th highest ever crowd. I think it's like 46,000.
Amazing.
So
We've had a couple of comments as well come in. Liam Grady's asked, does it help if you use toilet roll as hand wraps?
Yeah, that's it. If you don't have any hand wraps, you can use toilet roll. But again, double quilted. You need that extra protection.
Did you see yesterday? I put a thing out on All Stars page saying, anyone got any questions? Feel free to just drop them in. And somebody commented and tagged in.
With James Parker, Parky.
Andy Storm and Norman. And I put on it, more than welcome to come down to the show.
Yeah, man.
Do you think he's getting pissed off yet?
Who knows? But obviously, I've put them videos out, and then I've not done one for a while, have I? What's it? It's been over a week, hasn't it, since I put a stupid video out? But like now, everyone's seeing now Liam Harrison and Andy House, and I seen they were having like a big debate on there, like people arguing back with them, like, "Oh, you fighters, you fucking don't know what to do in a street fight," and that. I was like, "Oh no, it's just getting too."
Yeah, you're trying to have a bit of fun with it. I imagine he's pissed off, right? Seeing all the shit that's been put out there, and obviously we took the piss with that other video, I Smash Your Smash, but it's bringing in publicity. Like, we're doing this for free for you.
Yeah, so someone actually commented.
Mr. Andy Storm in Norman.
Yeah, I think Andy Howson commented on something like, "Oh, fucking hell." I look at all these people, because like the conference were massive. They had this massive conference, all these people went to train or whatever, and he's like, "Fucking hell, look at all these people, they're just learning bullshit or whatever." And someone commented and put, "Yeah, we've got all these views now because you keep fucking sharing it. Because we're sharing these videos, like, look at these, but the views are just going through the roof." So obviously lots of people, they're probably going to end up with more fucking students from what we're doing, but it's just funny, innit? I just like taking piss. And it's just easy. Every time a new video goes up, it's just easy. It's just more material. It's like a comedian and someone's just sending me jokes. It's fucking great. It's fucking great.
I feel like it's taken over my life though. Cause like every time
I'm just constantly now, people are just tagging me in like mad self-defense shit.
I was just going to say the same thing. Like
mad
people,
kung fu masters and shit. It's just constant. Like,
well, you see that one I put on yesterday, Tom Quinn, and he put his face next to it.
Yeah.
Like, and then we were at jiu-jitsu on Monday, and people are coming up and asking us about it, and I'm just like,
I'm getting random inboxes off people just holding toilet rolls and that. It's funny. It is funny. It's like just caused a massive funny thing. Toilet roll self-defense. If you've not seen it, check it out on YouTube. Yeah. I think it got over on one of the sites that shared it. It's got over 1 million views now on Facebook.
It's so funny, isn't it?
Which is a fucker because it's not on fucking mine. So they got all the views and that. I think they did credit me in it, but
yeah, you can claim that money back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's your content.
I don't know about that. Dom Gibbs said it, didn't he? He says like you can't go spend your Morrisons on likes, can you? Do you know what I mean? You can't go buy your Morrisons shopping on likes. That's what he said, didn't he?
Yeah. But yeah, check it out. I've put them all on YouTube now because I thought, get them on YouTube and that because they just get lost, don't they, on Facebook?
Yeah, I saw you putting them on every page.
Yeah. So, but I'll do some more. I'm going to do some funny ones with Liam Harrison as well because he's having. I don't know if you've seen the left way debate that he's been having.
No.
So you know what left way is, right?
Explain it.
So left way is basically Muay Thai with headbutts.
Okay.
And the rules are modified. They have like you can take a timeout. So if you get knocked out, you can have like a timeout to recover, and then you can start the fight again, which is fucking crazy. It's a crazy idea. So Liam's been having a bit of back and forth with a guy called Dave Leduc, who's like. He's the champion at the minute. I think he's world champion in left way. So
we were on Rogan a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, we were on the Rogan podcast. Yeah, so they're just having this back and forth, and now, it's just fucking mad. Anyway, it's mad. But we'll do some funny videos doing some like left way techniques.
We need to get Liam
mixed with self defense.
We need to get Liam down, don't we?
Yeah, I did speak to him, so I'm gonna try and get Liam and Andy Howson down. It's just timing wise. I know Liam's busy. Training at the minute. I think he trains over in Liverpool on a like now he's training
okay.
and but we'll try and figure something out. We'll get him down.
We'll do a late night show or something. We'll make it happen.
Yeah because we've got some funny shit to talk about. But like left way there was a show so Matty Hodgson fought on the weekend.
So what, it lasted about 10 seconds something?
Yeah, I think about 30-40 seconds,
right.
So I drove like 2 hours to Stoke and then he just flattened this guy had flew in from Italy, you know what I mean? I'm like, fucking hell, it's going to be good. And he flattened him. So, but there was some left way on that show as well.
Really?
So people are doing it, but...
So it's Thai boxing with headbutts?
Yeah, basically. It's what they're doing in Burma or they're called Burma Myanmar now, is that what it's called? Yeah, so apologies to any Burmese people who are offended by calling your country Burma. But it's their kind of national sport, if you like. It's like...
I feel like I've seen it on that documentary, that fighting documentary on Netflix.
Yeah.
Is that the one where they say like it's the one with 8 arms, for example? Because you've got striking, you've got elbows,
That's Thai
knees.
boxing.
No, yeah, but then
so they say 9. The
nine
ninth
limb. Yeah, so
is the
headbutt.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that in the documentary.
It's fucking crazy. But what Liam's saying is, like the people who are good end up fighting in the stadiums in Thailand.
Right.
Making the money. So he's just kind of saying that, left way. It's for the people who aren't good enough. You know what I mean, to do Muay Thai at the highest level. That's the argument.
That would have been my assumption of BKB. Like straight off the bat, I thought that about BKB. People that probably aren't good enough to be boxers. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's just like an outsider. That's actually what I thought.
When you look at some of these shows that go off, mate, that are doing bare knuckle, fucking hell. Like,
because that was my preconceived idea until I went down to see Rico's last fight.
Like the BKB show at the O2, it's, you got ex-pro boxers, like something, what they want is they want like ex-UFC, ex-Bellator, they want like, good MMA fighters, or ex-boxers, ex-boxers, ex-K1 fighters. That's what they're pushing for, and they're slowly sort of getting rid of like, just the hard fucking guys or whatever, getting rid of them. But there's loads of other little shows. It's fucking crazy. People just not even training and just fighting these fucking bare knuckle things.
Paulie Malignaggi showed that it's not boxers that are going straight over. He got lit up.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, big Artem the GOAT.
Let's a bit of MMA maths there as well. Jay Furnace beat Artem Lobov. Artem Lobov beat Malignaggi. So Jay's the hardest guy in town. That's it.
Go,
MMA maths. It always works.
There you go. But it's there's a lot of, there is a skill to it, and I think the guys at BKB down in London, they're putting on the best fights. Yeah, and the best skilled guys are fighting each other.
And they are athletes. They look like athletes. They train like athletes. Rico's training 2 or 3 times a day.
Yeah, and it's organised properly. We've got doctors and stuff like that. So it's it's legit. So
we've had a couple more comments. So Inderjit Singh has put Rico's the work rate and the stamina, but he's put Sweeney is so slick and experienced, which does actually. Well, yeah, he is.
Yeah, 100%. I've said this all along. Sweeney's I think he had like 80 amateur fights or something like that in boxing. Yeah. So he's got the boxing pedigree. He's had 25 bare knuckle fights now.
And he's unbeaten bare knuckle. Is that right?
No, he lost one to Julian Lane, and then he rematched him and beat him.
Right.
So yeah, his only loss is avenged. So we're aware of that. We're aware that like Rico can't train, can't like go through this, learning skills. It's not about getting as skilled as Sweeney. We know Sweeney's skilled and he's experienced from all these fights he's had. But we can still beat him.
Yeah.
We can still beat him by knowing how he fights. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? It's all about just looking at Sweeney, looking at his style, knowing how he fights, looking at Rico. How can we play to Rico's strengths?
It's probably, I mean, that's probably another level of the sport that's now coming into play for BKB is the professionalism that you guys will bring from the MMA world of obviously watching. I assume
like strategy and stuff.
Watching tape. Like I think that's quite fascinating because again, like the preconceived ideas of BKB would have just been some fat bloke down at pub taking his top off and going around the hay bales and let's have a scrap, May the hardest win, but obviously you're coming in like professionals, athletes.
Yeah, it's different. It's a different style to it and that, and I think Rico's got an advantage in, and I've spoke about it before, like the guys who've done glove boxing, it is very, very different, and the people, it's somewhere, in my opinion, it's somewhere between MMA striking, take out the kicks and stuff, MMA striking and boxing. BKB's like somewhere in between because the good thing about MMA is your hands are open, so you don't shell up like a boxer. Yeah. It's different, yeah? So a lot of boxers watch MMA, the shit, their fucking boxing looks shit. But it's like you can't box like a gloved boxer in 4-ounce MMA gloves. Yeah. You can't. Your hands have to be open. It's more like catching punches. It's a different style. And so I think that, that's why a lot of MMA guys are doing well against traditional boxers, because it's traditional boxing style is maybe not the best suited for bare knuckle. And obviously traditional boxing came from bare knuckle boxing. Over time, they added gloves and then they added weight categories and all these things happened. So it's evolved. We're just going back to the start really and just back to the original idea. So kind of got to devolve it a little bit into what it used to be. Every sport changes depending on the rules. Yeah. It's like look at judo. for years, like judo, they allowed like leg grabs, so you're getting lots of like wrestlers doing judo as well. They were like a big crossover. Then they were like, no, we want to make it more, separate. So they got rid of leg grabs, and then so everybody's working this more upright, like Japanese style, So yeah, the sport of judo now has changed a lot because it's adapted to the rule set. Somebody who did judo 15 years ago, the style is completely different to what it is now. And it's the same with everything, with boxing, switching to bare knuckle, Muay Thai and fucking left way, you got all these mad fucking variations coming out there. Different rules in MMA. You've got like different organizations use slightly different rules, and then for years we had the fucking amateur semi-pro weird rules where you can only strike standing and stuff. And I know in France they had that for years. I think they've just got rid of it now. I think you can actually fight pro MMA now in France.
I think it's from January.
From January.
They set the law, but it comes into effect from January.
So, because for years in France, all you can do is, you call it MMA.
They were legal, wasn't it?
But it has to be kickboxing, stood up, and then grappling on the ground. There's no ground and pound or anything.
Yeah.
So that's how they get around it. So you can have MMA fights in France, but it's not full MMA. It's kind of like a hybrid of kickboxing and grappling. But now they've passed it, so you can do that. So...
It's mad, isn't it? That?
Yeah, crazy.
Well, I just think it was like New York only a couple of years ago. It got passed in it eventually.
Yeah.
And then the first fight was the McGregor 2-belt world champion. That was the first. Am I right in thinking that? Yeah. Everyone's nodded here, so that's it. It's a fact.
Yeah, crazy. And then
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
McGregor versus Edgar. Yeah. No.
What's it called?
who did he fight? What would
You've got internet there. Alvarez.
Alvarez, yeah.
Which,
Eddie Alvarez, yeah.
as a Conor McGregor fan, is the finest performance I think I've ever seen him do. I'd like to see him get back close to that, but that is the finest display of striking and movement.
That finishing combo that he hit him with war.
It was that as it climaxed up to his time. That was like when he took that second belt and his fight there. Well, that's the best I think you're ever going to see of Conor McGregor. Would you agree or disagree?
We'll see if he's.
So
what's happening with McGregor now?
He's very active on Instagram at the minute.
He's currently.
Is he fighting Cerrone?
He's about to start training Tyson Fury. Is what Alt News is saying.
So I'm not opening this kind of... All right, we'll open that in a second. He's very active online. He's doing a lot of jiu-jitsu. He's putting a lot of content out. I think every day he's putting posts out about training. He put a post out yesterday. It looks in like really, really good nick. It sounds like he's found his focus again. Obviously, we can only sort of go by the dialogue that he's put out there. But he does seem like he's found his calling, his focus again. So, fingers crossed he does make a comeback. I just don't know where he'd sit when he does come back. Like, can he do it again? You think he's saying he can. He's saying he's got that hunger and that drive.
I think a fight with Cerrone is a perfect fight, really.
I do, yeah.
Yeah, just like a tough guy. Yeah.
If I were him, I wouldn't. If he's obviously his grappling were his biggest hole in his game, I think it'd be good for him to come out and if he's doing a lot of grappling now, a lot of jiu-jitsu, it'd be good for him to come out and showcase that against somebody like Cerrone. I think. If he got a bit clever, took it to the ground and said, "Look, I can fucking do it. I've got a brown belt." Has he got a brown belt?
Yeah, but Cerrone's sick off his back.
I know, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's no slouch, but it'd be good, wouldn't it, if he did come out and didn't engage in... If he cleans him out and knocks him out, yeah, well, that's what you've done to most people. But if he takes it down and has a bit of a grappling match, it could be interesting.
People don't want to see that, though. Your average man at home just wants to see McGregor fucking...
Nah, but I think that this is... So McGregor has sort of, like, with the McGregor era, he's led the charge and, he's brought a lot of ice to the sport and everyone's seen, he's a slick striker, he's done this, he did that to Alvarez. He did it to Diaz. Obviously got tapped by Diaz on the first one. He got fucking bummed by Khabib. So it kind of makes sense for him to come out and go, all right, let's showcase a bit of wrestling and grappling. And I can do that as well. And the almighty would be, if the stars line and the pigs fly, that he goes and taps out Khabib to take his title off him. That'd be fucking amazing, wouldn't it? I'm just going down a rabbit hole, but that's sort of
what I'm thinking. You've gone too far. Get it back.
You smoking.
Yeah, sorry, I'm having one of them days today. I had too much caffeine this morning.
Fucking hell. But yeah, Tyson Fury, so we've seen a video of him training with Darren Till, throwing elbows and knees and stuff.
I think it's a gimmick. There's no way.
Well, he's done the WWE. I think that's more fucking dangerous than MMA. Some of the shit they're doing. Yeah. Did you watch his WWE thing?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good. Funny.
I can't see him doing MMA because,
yeah, obviously the grappling side, but You don't know. What if he's been doing MMA all along? What if he's been training all along, grappling?
I don't believe it.
I'm going to throw it in there.
Yeah. Levi says there's a certain group of travellers that do a lot of grappling.
There is, and I'm aware of this as well, yeah.
Oh, we've got some inside knowledge from the travelling community there.
There you go. Yeah, so I know there's a...
Is Tyson Fury actually like a gypsy? Obviously goes by the name Gypsy King.
Yeah.
All right, okay.
Yeah, he's
I didn't know if that was just a bit of a...
No, the Fury family are gypsies. They're related to Bartley Gorman. He wrote the book The King of the Gypsies.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean? So that he's actually related to him. Yeah, they've got like a big history with their family of fighting and stuff. I know Tyson Fury's dad actually fought one of my old boxing coaches, Neil Malpass.
Yeah?
Neil Malpass from Doncaster.
Tyson Fury's dad's called out Dana.
Yeah? Fucking hell, fuck knows what that's about. But yeah, my old boxing coach, Neil Malpass from Don, he actually coaches the ultra white collar boxing.
Yeah,
he coaches that now at Doncaster Martial Arts Centre. And he fought he fought John Fury and beat him quite a few years ago. Now there's a cool picture somewhere of him shaking hands.
Oh.
But it's pretty cool. But yeah, I am aware that there's some high profile boxers who are travellers who are training in grappling.
Right.
But I don't think they want people to know that.
Right, okay. So
I'm not mentioning any names.
Yeah, no.
But yeah. But yeah, I that is happening. So who knows? Tyson Fury's been involved with a lot of MMA people for a long time.
Mm.
So maybe behind closed doors, maybe he has been doing something like that. Maybe not. Maybe it's all just bollocks and it's just all for a laugh. But you never know. One of the highest profile travellers fought in the UFC, John Maguire, very good grappler.
Sorry, we're just getting a comment saying, I don't know, somebody's saying that they can't hear us, but I think it's your computer. So Chris from XS Guards, but yeah, sounds okay from me. But somebody's saying it sounds dropping out.
But John Maguire, I think he's the only traveller to have fought in the UFC.
Right, okay.
And very good grappler. I trained with him prior to the Bellator fight that I had. I did most of my training with him. We were grappling every day and training together. Very, very good grappler. He's definitely a black belt. I think he's just got his brown belt.
Wow.
But we're talking, when did I fight in Bellator? 3 years ago, probably. So three years ago, I think he was like a blue belt then. Maybe not. Maybe did he even have a belt then? Fuck knows. But he's definitely a black belt level. He's submitted black belts in tournament and stuff like that. Really, really good. Him and his brother Tommy. Yeah, really big on the grappling.
So we think that Fury's going to make a MMA debut then? Do we think it's going to happen?
I'm saying yeah.
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 You know what? It could happen. Fucking hell. We've seen McGregor fight fucking Mayweather.
Yeah, true.
Do you know,
but that transition actually makes sense because you're just cutting out some of the skills that you've got.
Yeah.
Whereas like to make up for years and years.
It all comes down to opponent, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Maybe he'll fight under some kind of special rules.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
There
could be all kinds of stipulations.
As a general rule, heavyweights throw more hands. It's your smaller guys that are grappling more and throwing more flamboyant stuff.
Yeah,
apart from that guy that got stabbed in the heart, he likes to do a lot of grappling. What's his name?
Ivanov or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Bulgarian guy.
He's got Americanas for days, hasn't he? Like that's his signature move as a heavyweight.
Yeah, but Tyson Fury. It could happen. Like if they're doing so much. I mean, I ain't really looked on the UFC's media, but if they're doing so much stuff promoting him or whatever, then maybe so.
Let's see.
Maybe it's a gimmick, but maybe he'll fight under some special rules. Maybe they'll drag some opponent in who's fucking been told not to shoot any takedowns.
Yeah, I want to say a few backhands.
Do not shoot this fucking takedown.
Ngannou versus Fury.
Francis Ngannou versus Fury.
Ooh, that's scary. That.
It's a bit like Fury Wilder, to be fair, isn't it?
Shit, it's true, actually.
Wilder versus Ngannou. That's a fight.
Somebody would die, I think.
That's a fight, isn't it?
Yeah, somebody just.
That's a fight I'd want to see.
Yeah. I can't disagree with you there.
Shit. Call Eddie and let's get fucking Francis Ngannou versus Wilder.
Let's make it happen. Did you see the I couldn't watch much of it, but the interview with Nick Diaz and Ariel Helwani,
I saw a little bit, yeah.
I couldn't watch it.
Yeah, because of how his...
What an awful... Why the fuck did they release that? So if anybody's not seen it, if ESPN and Ariel Helwani did an interview with Nick Diaz following the Nate and Masvidal fight. It got released a couple of days ago. It's about 40 minutes long. And, I mean, Nick Diaz, I don't know if he's pissed or I don't know what's going on, but he basically has a conversation with himself that doesn't make sense for about the first 15 minutes. And then I had to turn it off. Like, have you seen it?
When you get that high, you just talk to yourself.
Why? Why did they release it? Like, they just, no matter what they do, obviously they're going to get views and they're working on, getting views and getting money in. But like, what a fucking terrible thing to. I'm not seeing the whole interview, so I might be biased. But
it was sad to watch. You know what I mean? But I mean, the Diaz brothers never been the best talkers as a pair.
No.
But yeah, he's yeah.
I'm just thinking it build up like George St. Pierre.
Yeah.
No, you're not a better boxer than I am, George. That's all I remember from the whole build up.
Yeah. But I mean, like I say, never been the best talkers. But yeah, it's sad to see. Like how he's slurring his words and stuff like that.
He just had it was like a conversation with himself on it.
Yeah.
Like that guy that does the animations, that is he called like Mohammed? I can't fuck knows what his name is. Yeah, he does all the animations after each UFC, and he did an animation of a Nick Diaz special, and he basically like goes into his brain and there's all these Nick Diaz's having a conversation, which are fucking funny. But the interview that they put out was just dire. Like I just can't believe they've done it. That Ariel Helwani is like respected as well, isn't he? Yeah. And I'm sure looking at that they must have gone, let's just bank this one and try to get another interview another day. Don't know.
Yeah, it's one of them. But I'd still like to see him come back. But then
I've seen videos of Nick talking far worse than that while he's in Vegas and he's on it. Is far worse.
Yeah, you don't know how fucked he was. It might have been.
They said it was late at night, so he might have just come out of a club or something. But again, like, pick your times, man. Fucking hell, like you want some valuable anyway.
Who knows?
Like, UFC can't get Nick to fight sober. Do you know? Ariel's not going to get him to do an interview sober.
Yeah, it didn't look good anyway. It didn't look good, but I still want him to come back and fight. But yeah,
it's looking more and more unlikely.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to save him at some point. Someone's gonna have to save him.
What other topics have we got? Oh, here's one for you. We went to Empire last weekend.
Yeah.
We saw this fucking kid, right? I don't know what his name is. This Swedish fucking wizard. I'll put the video out after this. And he basically leg locked everybody on the road to Pantheon within 10 seconds, apart from Chris Bev. Chris Bev lasted, fucking.
Go on, Chris.
Like 5 minutes or something. He did well.
I ain't seen the match.
You were there?
I didn't see the Chris Bev one.
Oh, did you not?
No.
All right, sound. Anyway, this guy would just fucking. I've never seen out like it. He would look like a proper millennial, young lad. I don't know, maybe early 20s, blonde, bleached blonde hair.
17 years.
He was 17.
17.
These fucking guys, right? He came out and he just had this he had his hoodie on and a cap, and he just sat listening to his music. And then they're like, "Oh, you're on." So just took his cap off, took his thing off, went onto the mat, touched hands, and just fucking rolled and just heel hooked everybody and just won the whole tournament. Apart from Chris Bev, he lasted, fucking. I've never seen out as slick in my life. It was mental to see.
Yeah, sick.
And we saw. Cam at Crew bumped into Cam.
There, yeah.
It sounds like ASW did really well at Empire. So it was an exciting weekend of grappling. Yeah. Combat Base did well. I looked on the scoreboards afterwards. Combat Base came very high up on the medal count. So we had some good wins.
Cool.
Good.
Did you see the lad that went viral from Empire over?
Oh, grabbing his own foot, doing
yeah.
No, the guy that backflipped out of the single leg.
Oh yeah, so that's what's he called now? Fucking hell.
You were on road to Pantheon as well.
Yeah.
I don't know his name. I heard the cheer, and then Scott were like, "Oh, there must be a black belt match on over there." Yeah. And I walked over. I'm like, "No, I don't know. Everyone were cheering it." And then I saw a video.
I did
later,
see the video
and
afterwards.
I know what that was.
No, it was a good weekend, and that's the second comp I've been to. Runs a bit differently to. I preferred the one with BJJ 24/7 because they had that smooth comp app, so you could track when you were when you were supposed to be on. It was difficult at Empire because you just got to rock up to the mat at a lot of time and just wait. And I'm officially 1-3 as a jiu-jitsu player.
Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it.
It was a good weekend. I enjoyed it. It was a good experience again. Empire Yorkshire though, beginning of January.
Yeah, what date's that?
I want to say 24th of January. 10 weeks. I'm not counting. I've kind of got a bit obsessed with it now. So I'll see you at Empire Yorkshire.
It was Josh Kelly. That's it. Josh Kelly. He did the backflip off the single leg. Yeah, sick. And then there was the other guy who tried to do a calf slice, but he grabbed his own foot. Yeah, that was pretty funny as well.
That got picked up by a lot of people.
Yeah, funny shit. Just in a big tangle, just pulled his own foot and just fell over.
Like a Jessup's in tears at corner. Bless him.
That's something Jessup would do.
Yeah.
Like, the critical... Nah, it's something Jack could do, actually. The critical point, you know what I mean, of a fight, he just pull his own foot. He's like, fuck.
It were good. It were a good weekend of, a good day of grappling. Super busy, that place. Empire, obviously, get a good crowd. I enjoyed doing my first ever no-gi session the fucking day before with you.
Yeah.
Like the first ever session.
Straight in there.
Yeah, first session.
No messing.
What else we got, Jessup?
So have you seen the story about Nate Diaz paying his fans rent?
Oh, I saw the headline, but I didn't read it. I couldn't be asked.
Yeah, so someone basically tweeted Nate saying, thanks a lot for losing. I bet my rent on you winning. And Nate just says, don't worry about it, bitch ass. I've got your rent covered. And apparently his wife
did he actually
money.
pay it?
Yeah, he's sent him out on PayPal.
You know what?
He sent him some extra as well, apparently.
I might fucking message him and just say, I bet my entire house. Bet my entire house. I wonder if he had to prove it, like send him a bet slip. Look, I really did.
Were it worded exactly like that? Because I can only imagine if somebody said, thanks a lot, dickhead, I've just spent all my money. Or were you actually like, I back you?
I don't believe I said dickhead in there. I just think he said, thanks a lot.
I feel like it was more negative than positive.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a really big fan. I bet against, I bet for you and, you came short, but whatever.
Now I'm getting kicked out of my house.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that. What else we got?
Sorry, I was trying to pull that Chuck Liddell's says that he'd beat Mike Tyson in a street fight.
Chuck Liddell versus Tyson Fury. Boom, it's out there. It's out there, let's do it. That is a fight that Tyson can fucking win in MMA.
He'd kill him.
Yeah. I mean, Chuck didn't look good, did he?
He didn't even look nearly good in that last fight against Tito Ortiz.
Yeah. But, yeah, fuck it. Let's go. Chuck Liddell, Tyson Fury. He's saying he could beat... What's he saying? He could beat Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson in a street fight.
Listen, Mike Tyson's done. The new Tyson Fury.
Did you see that video of Mike Tyson a couple of weeks back where they were doing the movements around
footwork drills, yeah.
Oh, my God. Did you see how...
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, my money's still on Mike Tyson. Even if it were an MMA street fight, I'm like, Tyson's throwing so much quicker.
Yeah. That's it. That's the fight. Tyson Fury, Chuck Liddell. That's it. It's perfect. It's perfect.
Should we become matchmakers? Should we try and make it happen?
Let's do it.
See if the internet will
Let's see if we can get on Cage Steel. I wonder how much they'll want. How many tickets can you sell, Tyson?
Any more?
Only talk that we went over briefly earlier with Nick Diaz wanting to fight Masvidal next year.
Do we think it's viable?
It's viable. Is it a good idea? I don't know.
I'd rather see Nate get his plastic surgery sorted out on his eye so he don't just cut open when someone sneezes on him.
Yeah, have that Vanderlei treatment.
Rematch.
Have that Vanderlei treatment, yeah. I just want to see Nick versus someone. Nick versus Robbie Lawler rematch.
You could have Nick rematch most of his fights, couldn't you? Nick versus GSP.
I can't... Weirdly, right, I can't get excited about Masvidal. I know he's had an incredible year, but I just can't... I don't know.
GSP, Khabib.
That's what I want.
No, Tony Khabib. And then we can have GSP.
Yeah, Tony Khabib first, then GSP Khabib.
Has that been settled? Is that happening? Khabib versus Ferguson?
I've heard they're just looking for a date.
Okay.
It's in the works and that's... Should be next.
Very good.
Very excited.
Just a quick little one from earlier when you were talking about attendances. KSW has the second highest attendance of any MMA event, only being beat by Pride.
There you go. And what was the attendance, like 46,000?
57,766.
Yeah, that's huge, isn't it?
Only beaten by Pride Shockwave, which was 71,000.
Yeah, that was that New Year's Eve that as well, I think. In
no.
Tokyo Dome is huge, isn't it? I think they can actually make the arena bigger. I think they have like a Yeah, I'm sure Baz Rutten spoke about it where they can actually like expand the arena, to make it bigger, which is fucking crazy. Imagine just being in the back of that.
Yeah.
Like your ticket number 71,000. It's like, fuck's sake.
I was there, though.
I was there. I had my binoculars on.
MSG would be a class place. Have you been to Madison Square Garden?
No,
I'd love to see what a fight there. Like I've been for like a tour when I was in New York, and that'd be a good place to watch a fight.
Yeah.
I do fancy it. Connor actually.
I was going to say Connor's just.
Connor went. Yeah, he said he asked me like, "Do you fancy it?" Early on, and I'm like, "Oh, I would love to go." In hindsight, now it'd have been an incredible card to be on, considering fucking Trump rocked up.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Not that I'm endorsing Trump in any way, shape, or form, but it would be quite cool to see that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Is that it, mate?
Yeah, that's pretty much it from me.
Sweet.
That's it. A nice, easy show for everybody today.
Yeah, that's it. Again, if you want tickets for Cage Steel, we've got lots of local fighters on it. That is the 30th of November. Just fire us an inbox.
Yep.
Make sure you check out our sponsors, Amazing Green and Elliot Muscle Medicine.
And obviously, give a shout out to Chris XS Guard.
Yeah, just before we finish, Chris XS Guard, have you seen the latest?
What?
Actually, while we're on that, I'll say a shout out to Ali, sorting me out on Tuesday.
Ah, class. Yeah.
So
the suspense is killing me.
So
Chris at XS Guard.
Yes, so XS Guard have made a new gum shield. We'll post a picture on the page. I'll just show Josh this now. But basically, Josh is going to be in my mouth.
Oh no! What? When did that get made?
He just made it and just sent me it now.
So this hasn't been online yet?
Just before I came here, he sent me that. So yeah,
that's meant. Have you seen this? Look at that.
So we've got a new gum shield, custom made. It's got a picture of me and Josh doing some self defense.
Is this your gum shield?
This
then?
is mine, and then it says "I smash your smash," on it. And it's got a picture of some bog roll as well.
So
it's pretty sick. I'll post a picture of it.
I can't believe he's done that.
But if you want a custom gum shield, I've not seen any of these gum shield companies do the quality what XS Guard can do. So definitely check them out if you want a gum shield.
Chris, can you send me one of them, please? That's really good. So this goes back because when I first started doing jits, Chris sent me one, an All Stars podcast when there's basically on either side of my teeth is Danny on one side and I'm on other. So I've had Danny in my mouth for the last 6 months, I think. And now I'm in your mouth.
There you go.
Incredible, eh?
Get to return the favour. Boom.
Amazing. Right. Well, thanks for everyone listening. Please do leave us a comment and share it. If you're listening on iTunes or Spotify or wherever, leave us some comments because we want to try and interact a little bit more with those that are listening. We are shocked that people still listen. We've been doing it for probably nearly a year now, haven't we, this podcast? The first podcast we did were in January last year. So
there you go. We're getting close.
We're not going anywhere. So you might as well have a chat with us. And we'll see you at the Defence Lab conference in Nottingham. Right, catch you later.
Bye.